Hello friends, my name is BK Kolhapure. In earlier video, we have seen how to draw the shear force diagram and bending moment diagram for a cantilever beam carrying concentrated load. Further, we will go today. So we will see to the second case when the cantilever beam carries an UDL, uniformly distributed load. If this is a cantilever beam, if it is fixed at the end A and this is the end B and it is carrying the UDL for whole length of the beam L, let the intensity of the loading be W per unit length. So we are required to draw the shear force diagram and bending moment diagram for this beam. So as usual, we will consider first a section. Take section X at a distance of X from the free end. Suppose if I take a section here X and the distance is always taken from the free end in case of a cantilever. So we are drawing shear force at the section. It is algebraic sum of the forces either on left hand side or right hand side of the section. So when I have taken X means I have taken the right hand side of the section. So shear force at the section is given by, there is only one load here, it is UDL, it is acting W for a distance of X. So W into X. Now coming to the sign convention, right side down is positive, it is right side down, so it will be positive. Here we come across a term known as X and this is X to the power of 1, so it is a linear or straight line. So the shear force will vary with the value of X. So here we are measuring X from here and we are going up to the point A. So when X is equal to 0, shear force at B will be equal to 0. And when we take X is equal to up to this distance is L, shear force at A will be equal to W into L. So first if I draw the shear force diagram, this is the length of the beam. Here shear force is 0 at B and at A it is WL, it is plus, so I will go up. So this is W into L. I will have to join these 2 points by a straight line. So let us join these 2 points by a straight line. So this value is positive. So this represents the shear force diagram for a beam carrying UDL. On the same lines, we will go for bending moment diagram. We have considered section. Moment at the section X is equal to, there is only one force on the right hand side. Force is W into X. This is the load acting. W into X. Where it will act? It will act at the center. So this distance will be X by 2. So force into perpendicular distance is X by 2. So this will be W X square by 2. It is acting down. Bending moment up is positive. So it is negative. It is acting down. And C to the power of X. X is to the power of 2. So it is a parabolic distribution. Parabolic distribution. Again we will go for the limits of X. X is equal to 0. Moment at B will be equal to 0. And when X is equal to L, moment at A will be equal to WL square by 2 minus. If I plot the values here, so here bending moment is 0 and here it is minus WL square by 2. So minus I will have to go down. So this value is WL squared by 2. I'll have to join these 2 points by a parabola. So let us join these 2 points by a parabola. This is negative. So this diagram what we call it as the bending moment diagram and this diagram is the shear force diagram. So whenever UDL is acting, you should always consider the section in the UDL either from the left hand side or on the right hand side. So this is the second case where we come across. So see to these 2 cases, let us take up a problem on a cantilever beam carrying the load and try to draw the shear force diagram and the bending moment diagram. So let us take a cantilever beam. It is fixed at the end A. It is carrying the load at the free end. Let this be 10 kilonewton. This is the point B. Then another load here, let this load be 20 kilonewton, another load here, let this be 30 kilonewton. So let these points be C and D. Now this distance, if I take it as 1 meter, this distance if I take it as 2 meters, and this distance if I take it as 2 meters. So in this cantilever we have got three portions, AC, CD and DB. You'll have to separately consider each portion and try to draw the shear force diagram and bending moment diagram. Whenever you draw this force, you leave a space below and keep the space for drawing SFD and BMD. So portion wise we will draw the shear force diagram and bending moment diagram. Whenever you start to solve the problem, immediately draw these sign conventions for shear force and bending moment. So here for shear force, if this is a section, left up, right down is positive shear force, and if it is section left up, right up, shear force bending moment is positive. So with this we will go for the solution. So let us begin with cantilever always from the free end. So let us consider the portion DB or BD. This portion means I will consider a section x1 at a distance x from the free end. So that means I am taking the right side of the section. So if I draw the shear force at the section 1, there is only one force on the right hand side which is 10, and it is acting down on right hand side. Down on right hand side shear force is positive. So this is a constant value. Means from B to D or D to B, the value remains as 10. Suppose if I draw the diagram here, here to here, this value is going to remain constant as 10 and 10, and it is positive. Likewise, if I draw the bending moment diagram at x1, so here it will be 10 into perpendicular distance is x, down bending moment is negative, it is x to the power of 1, so it is a linear bending moment diagram. So we will substitute the limits of x. X we are measuring from B to D, so x will be 0 to x will be equal to 2 meters. 0 to x is equal to 2 meters. These are our limits. So moment at x is equal to 0 means B will be equal to 0, and moment at D where x is equal to 2 meters, we get minus 20 kilonewton meter. We get minus 20 kilonewton meter. Suppose if I plot the diagram here simultaneously, bending moment here is 0 and bending moment here is minus 20. So this will go down minus 20 kilonewton meter. I will have to join these 2 points by a straight line. This is straight line. This is negative. Likewise, we will come to the second portion, CD. Portion CD. If you see to the portion CD, let us consider a section x2, x2. So we are considering section x2, x2. Again, the distance of the section from the free end is x. Forget that first. Now we are in the second portion. Now whenever I take second portion, if I take the shear force at x2, there are two forces acting on the right hand side. Both are down on the right. Down on the right, shear force is positive. Let us add them. 10 plus this is 20. That is a constant load which is acting there. So this will be 30 kilonewton and it is a constant. Means there is no x here between C to D. So between C to D, the shear force is going to remain constant and it is 30 kilonewton from here to here. It is positive. See, this is 10. The ordinate should be more than 10 here. So this is positive shear force. Likewise, if I come for moment at x2, I will begin with this right hand side. Both are down, but up moment are positive. So it will be 10 into perpendicular distance is x, down. So minus 10 into x. Now this 20. This is a perpendicular distance we know. So I have taken x from the free end. So minus this 2 will give you this distance. So x minus 2 is the distance of this force from the section into x minus 2, and this is acting down, so it will be minus. If you see to the power of x, it is a linear, x to the power of 1, it is a straight line. So let us substitute the values of x is equal to, we are measuring from C to D, so x will be equal to 2 meter to x is equal to C will be equal to 4 meters. So x will be equal to 2 meters to x is equal to 4 meters. 2 meters to x is equal to 4 meters. If you substitute x is equal to 2 meters, it is a bending moment at D. So this will be equal to 2 gets cancelled. So we are left with only minus 20 kilonewton meter. This is the bending moment at D. We already seen in this earlier portion, bending moment at D is minus 20. That means at this point, whether you consider these portions dB or you consider the portion CD, the moment will remain same. This is the check for your calculations that you are correct. So whether you are in portion, this portion or this portion, at that particular point, bending moment should be same. Shear force not necessary, but bending moment has to be same. So this is a check for your calculation. Likewise, if I substitute x is equal to 4 meters, then moment at C, this will be equal to minus 10 into 4 minus 20 into 4 minus 2. If you simplify this, you get the bending moment as minus 80 kilonewton meter. Minus 80 kilonewton meter. Suppose if I plot this is 20 existing, so let me go down by 80. I'll have to join these 2 points. Again it is a linear straight line. This is again negative. Now we'll come to the last portion here. Portion, we are in the last portion AC. So we will consider section x3 here. So if I consider a section here x3, again the distance of the section is x here from the free end. Now if I take the right hand side, 1, 2, 3, there are 3 forces acting, all the forces acting down. Write down shear force is positive. If I write the shear force at x3, it will be 10 plus 20 plus 30. So this will be equal to 60 kilonewton, and this is a constant, there is no x here. So here from here 30 to this point, this is 60 and this is also 60. So this is a positive shear force diagram. So this completes the shear force diagram. Likewise, if I try and find out moment at x3, we'll begin with this 10, and the perpendicular distance what we have taken is x. Down, moment is negative. All are down, so moments are negative. Then we'll come to this minus 20 into, we need this distance from here to here. So from here to here it is x, and from here to here it is 2. So this will be x minus 2 minus, let us come to the third force 30 into, I need this distance. So this distance will be x from here to here minus distance from here to here. So this will be 2 plus 2, 4 meters. So it will be x minus 4 meters. X minus 4 meters. Again if you see to this is a linear because x is to the power of 1. So we have got the limits, 2 limits of x. We are in CD, AC. So x will be equal to 4 meters to x will be equal to 5 meters. 2, 2, 1. So x is equal to 4 meter to x is equal to 5 meter. X is equal to 4 meter to x is equal to 5 meter. If you substitute the value, moment at x is equal to 4 meters means moment at C. If you simplify this, you get the value as minus 80 kilonewton meter. Minus 80 kilonewton meter. So 4 minus 4, this will become 0. So this will be, now here we already found out moment at C is minus 80. Again we are getting the same moment, minus 80, means this is check for your calculations. So here it is remaining as minus 80. Now let us substitute x is equal to 5 meters. If you substitute x is equal to 5 meter, you will be getting bending moment at A as minus 140 kilonewton meter. So if you draw a line here down, so this will be minus 140. You'll have to join these two by straight line. This is negative, so this indicates your bending moment diagram, and this indicates your shear force diagram. So whenever concentrated loads are there, you can directly find out the values without writing anything by knowing the forces acting and by taking the moment at the different points. So we'll see in the next problem a cantilever beam carrying UDL in the next video. Thank you. Please subscribe the channel for more videos. Go for questions in the comment section and press the bell icon for notifications. Thank you.